Alright, guys, so the stream's on. Bye. Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome back to today's video. In today's video, we, I don't really do a lot of development stuff on my channel, but this is gonna be how to make an obby on Roblox! Ghost, I am specifically making this course for you because, yeah, so, whoever's, so, yeah, let's just get into it. So, once you're in Roblox Studio, everything might look really scary, but I'm gonna break it down to you so it's just like walking through your house. So, in case you don't have the Explore window and Properties window, you're gonna want to go to the View tab, and then once you're on the View tab, you're going to want to select the Explore window and the Properties window. And once you select those windows, then you're all set. You have everything you need to go. Next, step number 2, we're going to talk about the Explorer. So the Explorer is everything that's in your game. There won't be a singular thing that is in your game and won't be in the workspace. I mean, not in the workspace, in the Explorer. So if I insert a part, you can see it's in the workspace. But what if we put it in replicated storage? It disappears. Server, boom, it doesn't show. Everything that's in the workspace will be visible and you can use in your game. So, and I'm gonna be explaining to you what server script service, server storage, starter GUI, and starter pack and teams does. Players is basically if you want to make a leader stats, you're gonna hook it up to the players, or replicated storage is what if there's a building system, the blocks they'll be in the replicated storage or server storage, whatever. Starter GUI is basically, it's like if I'm gonna insert a starter GUI, this is basically how you're gonna get like main menus and stuff like that. We're probably not gonna have one in this course, but maybe in the next course. So yeah, I think we're ready to get started. So select the base plate in the workspace and hit your delete button or backspace. And now it's just gonna be an empty world with nothing in it. Okay, now up here you're gonna want to click a part. And now a part is in your world. This is gonna be the starting part. We're gonna call this starting part. There we go. So the select tool is basically where you select your objects. The move tool allows you to move your objects. Scale tool might not be really known, but you can scale your objects. But we're going to want to scale our objects. And the rotate tool does exactly what you think it does. It rotates around. Now that we have all these tools set up, now we're going to talk about the properties window. The properties window is basically going to show, is basically, it's like if I change the transparency basically means however you can see it. So if I change this to 1, you can't see it. And if I change it to 0, we're going to want to keep it to 0. And change the name to starting part. You're going to want to make sure it's in the workspace. And we don't have to worry about the transform. But collision, make sure can't collide is true and anchored is true. If those two things are not true, then your game won't work at all. So I'd say make your starting part about that big. So now we're going to play the game. So when you play the game, you're like, oh, but I'm just falling in the sky. But in all my favorite games, you spawn in a specific place. That's where spawns come in. So you're going to come to model and you're going to click spawn. Now there's a spawn in our world. So now if we play the game, Now we spawn on the platform. So now we're just going to make this look a little bit more real. We're going to delete the decal. We're going to come to the spawn location. We're going to change transparency to 1 and can glide to off and anchor to true. So now if we play the game, we'll still spawn on the platform. We'll still be on the platform, but we can't go through the spawn. Now we're going to be doing something else. So now we're going to be inserting objects that you can use for your game. This might be a little bit complicated. I'm kidding, it won't be complicated at all. But just so we can keep our game organized, we're gonna hold down Control, maybe Command on G on Mac, and then Control or Command G. And now it's a model. This holds both of the spawn and the starting part. So we're gonna want to put here. And guys, if any of these scripts don't end up working, just type it in the chat, and I'll try to tell you guys what's wrong. And type the error as well. In the name, we're gonna change it to starting point. Now that we made that, we're gonna insert another part. Now that we have another part in our scene, in the workspace, now don't put this part in the starting point model. We're actually going to make some jumps for the player to complete. So we're just going to want to use our scale tool, or you can use the size. That's what I'm just going to do. You're going to want to make it 5 by 1 by 5, and that's a good size platform. So you can put these in any random direction. And make sure these are anchored. If these are not anchored, you're gonna have a problem. So just keep on making these parts until you're done. Wait. Wait, what happened to the stream? I'm still streaming right now. Wait, what happened to the stream? We're actually still streaming now. Wait, what happened to the stream? No, it's not, Gus. That's the basic. We're actually still streaming. I will go. I'll go slower. I promise. What happened? Okay, sorry guys. I accidentally exit out.
We're actually still streaming.
I will go. I'll go slower. I
On
promise.
the
Okay, sorry guys. I accidentally
exit out.
We're actually still streaming. I will go. I'll go slower. I
On
promise.
the
Okay, sorry guys. I accidentally
exit out.
We're actually still streaming. I will go. I'll go slower. I
On
promise.
the
Okay, sorry guys. I accidentally
exit out.
We're actually still streaming. I will go. I'll go slower. I
On
promise.
the
Okay, sorry guys. I accidentally
exit out.
We're actually still streaming. How do I stop the stream, bro? Wait, I was actually going way too fast. Wait. Please donate, y'all. Donate. Okay, I'll make a new stream, alright?